Don't buy this perfume, buy that one instead. A lot of times we are presented with a variety of different options and we consider them all and we say which one is going to be better for me based on how the fragrance smells, based on my budget, based on the availability, the accessibility. Is this a product that is going to be discontinued soon? Is this the original? Perhaps one of the flankers are a little bit better. Well, I have some recommendations for both the ladies and the gentlemen in this list. I'm going to let you know what they are in just a moment, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's episode and I give you my thoughts on these 5 fragrances that you should purchase instead of their counterparts, I'll let you know exactly what they are, and I will also provide you with my rationale on why I think you should purchase these fragrances instead. But before I start the video, I do want to start things off by saying that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, and of course, if you love smelling your best, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. It would really mean a lot to me. And of course, it goes without saying that when it comes to the purchase of any fragrance, be it designer or niche, not a lot of us have that type of disposable income where we can purchase one bottle after the other at full retail. So we want to make sure that we're making some intelligent decisions along the way. So for example, with the first one, and I love both of these, I'm going to be honest with you, it's really hard for me to select a favorite among these. These are for the ladies, of course, and of course, a lot of ladies really love Narciso Rodriguez for her. Of course, there's the Eau de Toilette, which is housed in the all-black bottle, and it has the pink writing on it, and this is the Eau de Parfum, which has a higher concentration of aromatic compounds, but in my opinion, smells exactly the same as the Eau de Toilette, except the Eau de Toilette is a little bit more diffusive. So this is a lot of rose and patchouli, and I love it. It smells so elegant, so sensual, but it's definitely more of a night out fragrance in my opinion. And I think this one screams fall and winter. I'm going to be honest with you. In its place, please get Narciso Rodriguez for her Musk Noir. This one is divine. I don't know what it is about this fragrance, but I am absolutely in love with it. This fragrance is crazy good. It has this sensual component. It's not as dark and as green as the original. It has a certain diffusiveness that I really love and appreciate and respect and admire, but it also has like this youthful feminine aspect about it. It is so sexy. Instead of getting the original, I would say get this one. I think this one is going to cater to a larger demographic for the simple fact that I think it could be worn by a more mature and sophisticated woman, but also somebody who's a bit more youthful, more playful, and a bit more lighthearted as well. So please take my advice on this one. If you own and love the original, by all means, please continue to wear it. But if you haven't tried the original, I would say start with the Musk Noir counterpart first. And then if you like it enough, you can go ahead and switch on over to the original. Listen, instead of getting Bleu de Toilette, instead of getting Bleu de Chanel Eau de Toilette, go with Bleu de Chanel Parfum. Now, of course, you have the Eau de Toilette, you have the Eau de Parfum, and you have the Parfum. I love wearing these. Of course, I purchased the Eau de Toilette right when it came out, and I have purchased multiple bottles of the Parfum version, and I'm going to tell you, get the Parfum version, okay? There's just something so beautiful, so charismatic about the Parfum version. It's a bit denser, it's a bit richer. You get that incense component coming through, which I think really makes the fragrance out of Popinax, otherwise known as sweet myrrh, compounded with the grapefruit. Of course, with the Eau de Toilette, you're going to get a bit of a fresher opening. So the citrus is going to be perhaps a bit more pronounced, but the longevity on the Parfum is phenomenal. And of course, I opted for the giant bottle here. But I would say you really don't need the Eau de Toilette when you have the Parfum on hand. So please go for the stronger concentration. Again, I think it's going to be all a matter of personal preference, but my suggestion to you would be go with the stronger one, go with the longer lasting one, go with the denser, richer, and fuller one. And that's exactly what you're going to get there. Now, this next pick might be a little controversial, and I'm going to say go with the original if the price warrants the purchase. So if you can justify paying maybe a discounted rate for the original, by all means, please check out YSL Y. And I think this is a beautiful fragrance. The apple, the tonka bean, it's sweet. However, For the price that you're paying for this one, the presentation, the bottle, the construction of the fragrance, and also the accuracy of the DNA, you really can't go wrong with Latafar. And this is so close to YSL. And again, it conveys that same freshness. It's very bright, it's playful. It can work really well on a spring or summer day. So this is an ideal season or seasons in which to wear this fragrance. Latafar is brilliant. Instead of YSL, get this one. It's affordable. You can find it on Amazon. That's where I purchased my bottle. And again, the price that you're going to pay for it is so negligible, especially when compared to the original. And the original is very good. Don't get me wrong. I know I paid like $180 for the elixir version, and it wasn't even the big bottle. It was a small size. So I know some of the flankers are unnecessarily expensive, but if you can get Latafar in its place, you'll be solid. So the next two that I want to talk about, this is a bit of a cop-out. I know. I'm sorry. Azzaro Wanted, the original. I was never a fan of this one. I appreciated it for what it did, but I think my initial reaction was, this stuff just kind of follows that tonka bean trend, right? It was quite similar to Versace Eros, not in the sense that it smelled similar, but it's a utilization of a lot of similar ingredients, but also you can wear it for the same occasions, same situations. I never wear this one. I'm going to be honest with you. I bought it, and I'm not going to say I hate it because that's a strong word, but I just really don't care for it. Azzaro Wanted by Night. That, on the other hand, brilliant fragrance. Forever Wanted Elixir. Forget about it. The best one that the brand has come out with in the line so far. I know there's a big raspberry trend, which I think is kind of silly. It's like, why raspberry of all ingredients? La Vie est Belle, L'Elixir has raspberry in it. I think one of the Burberry Her flankers has raspberry in it. The new Chanel Chance Eau Splendide, I think it's called, that has raspberry in it. There's so many raspberry-based offerings on the market. That's a new trend, right? Back in 2010, 2011, it was Agarwood. And then there was, you remember the sport flankers? The sport flankers were out of control. For whatever reason, raspberry is in right now. But thankfully, in this fragrance, it smells amazing. And I love it. Raspberry leather, Forever Wanted Elixir is incredible. So the last one, and I'm going to be honest with you, I love this one. I had 2 bottles at one point. My mother took one of them. This is a beautiful fruity floral. And this is Valentino Donna Born in Roma. Now, I have the original here, and I happily paid full retail for it. I don't care. I really love this fragrance. I'm just so stoked to have it in my collection. I also bought Donna Born in Roma Intense. I have a smaller, that's the one that my mother took a bottle of. I had the bigger size, and now I have just a small size over my shoulder here. You can purchase the Intense version instead of the original, and I would recommend that. The original, it's sensual, it's playful. I think it's a phenomenal fragrance, and it's very versatile and very casual. However, if you want to amp up the intensity, you want to amp up the sophistication, you want to amp up the mysteriousness and the sensuality and the flirtatiousness, and you want to add a hint of danger, you're going to go with the new Donna Born in Roma Extra Dose. This takes everything you love about the original, and it adds rum and vanilla. Remarkable. Absolutely phenomenal fragrance. Donna Born in Roma Extra Dose. It is so good. The only drawback is that, especially if you live in a warmer climate or a part of the world that actually has 4 seasons, now it's going to start to get warm. Might not necessarily be the best time to get this one. However, if you are going to wear it indoors, you don't mind, you're just not going to over apply, Extra Dose is phenomenal. Look, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it was helpful in any capacity. 5 fragrance alternatives that I would recommend instead of the original. And let me know, what are your fragrance alternatives that you would purchase in place of another fragrance, be it the original or just a totally different brand with a similar DNA, whatever the case may be. I always love to hear from you, and I love the interaction, so please drop your comment down below. And of course, if you took anything of value from today's episode, I would really appreciate it if you would consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe, hitting the bell, and giving this video a thumbs up. It would really mean a lot to me. Thanks again for watching. I love you all. We'll see you tomorrow with a new episode.